With his lovable northern charm and surrealist comedy, Bob Mortimer is utterly unique, one of a kind, just like Vic Reeves. Bob, do you watch Countdown?
Yes, I'd like to play it one day.
Are you good on the numbers, the letters? Where do you think you're going to be strongest?
I certainly know more numbers. I actually know an infinite amount of numbers, so I think that will hold me in good stead. I reckon I know about 400 to 500 words, so let's hope some of them come up.
Lee, how do you think Bob's going to do?
I think he's going to do terribly. I've only brought him on as eye candy.
Bob, have you brought a mascot?
Yes, I have.
What did you bring?
I bought my lucky wig.
Oh.
There it is. The first time I wore that was a nightclub in Leeds called Cardigans, and I met my wife.
Is there really a nightclub called Cardigans?
Yeah, it's full of sweaty birds.
Right. Adam, what do you got?
I've got 6.
6. Bob, what do you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, Adam, what's your measly 6?
Motive. M-O-T-I-V-E.
Bob, what's your 8?
Yeah, it's the letter isn't actually up there. It's very similar. It's in a similar area. I had motivate, but there's only one T, so...
I take it back about your measly 6. It was actually a very good 6, it turns out.
Oh, OK, because if we're using Bob's rules, I've got motivated.
If we're using Bob's rules, I've got umbrella.
With this camera strapped to your head,
record the most incredible footage.
You've 10 minutes to plan your footage and 10 minutes to record it.
I'm not going to have a poo.
you're not going to have a poo.
I'm not going to, but...
I'll rule that out.
That's my first port of call. I'm not rejecting that. If all else fails, that's what you're getting.
It's often our contestants' initial impulses that are a real window into the soul, I find. Bob.
Yeah.
What's going to be so incredible about that? Do you do some classic?
Well, funny you should ask, because I have a little problem, which means my anus is too high.
And whoa.
For example, you would sit like this.
I would.
Yes, I have to approach it this way. I have to reverse it. Or it will all just go over the back of the seat in the toilet. I mean, I personally think they should reverse the toilet. If you're like this on the toilet, you'd have a little shelf. So all I was thinking, Greg, was that if I got a shot of it in profile, you would be astounded, would have been incredible.
God.
Especially if it was one of the quicker days. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. OK, well, thanks very much. Yeah, let's...
Here is Bob Mortimer's film.
Fingers crossed, everyone. How quickly we forget it. Even the idea of Bob pooing out of his lower back.
I'm aware you love a bit of trashy telly. What's your kind of guilty pleasure?
Oh, I like George Clark.
Amazing spaces. It's amazing, look at that oven. Who'd have thought you could get 3 bedrooms in an oven? It's an amazing space. It's an amazing space.
I was dubious at the start.
Yeah.
But look at it now, with all that glass.
It's an amazing space.
Oh, no, that's George Clark. I'm thinking of what's his name?
You're thinking of Kevin McLeod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I imagine Kevin McLeod, naked, sat on a girder, like that. So, imagine waking up to this view. That kind of thing.
By Lab Scouser.
OK, yes, of course.
Hamburg's long-standing Sig dish was a ridge created with long-life ingredients in order to accom months at sea.
So I'm going to tuck in, yeah?
Of course.
That is soft.
The softest of the savoury foods is probably the egg yolk, isn't it?
It is.
Or bovril.
Are you getting lots of beef
Yeah,
within the meal? I don't mean in your life.
You know when you have corned beef hash?
Yes.
I'm getting that thing. I can't see any meat.
No, it's because it's so thoroughly mashed.
It's really nice, Richard. It was really, really nice.
I do like it. Oh, look at that. There's another pickle in.
Inside the herring.
I can't get enough of that pickle. This very same meal would have been ingested by vitamin C deprived 16th century sailor.
I feel like I'm living in their shoes.
If you had scurvy,
Yeah.
this is what you'd be eating.
Right.
You've got very little teeth to deal with.
Yeah.
And you want something soft.
Because if you have scurvy, you lose your teeth.
The worst thing you can give someone with scurvy is a breadstick.
Or coconut.
Giving someone with scurvy a stick of rock is like punching them in the nose.
All the hard foods.
Hello, Bob.
I assume I open the box. A coconut, the largest of all the nuts. Make this coconut look like a businessman.
Bob asked us to leave him alone in his dressing room.
He was probably shy.
Go on. Yeah, we left him in his room. He asked for some pens and some other fruit, and he asked also to film it himself on his mobile phone.
Just to be absolutely clear, the task is to make the coconut look like a businessman.
That's right.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Mary down by your side, and I'm a lathe operator. Hello there, I'm Slow Peter, and I paint prison gates. And I'm a businessman.
Did you like it?
I mean, I liked it. Did that coconut look like a... Show me the video again and let me revoice it. Hello, I'm Barbara and I like horses.
My name is Quentin, and I enjoy ballet.
And I'm Morgan, and I don't think women should be allowed to breastfeed in public. You see my point?
I do see your point, yeah. He just looks like a coconut character.
It looks like an angry
I
coconut.
thought maybe if he said he was a businessman, you know, that would get me over that hurdle. There you go. Should we go to a club afterwards?
I thought you were going to say a nail bar. Is that what you normally do when you say club?
I started an origami club at school because it got you out of games.
A club? Or did you just start folding paper?
Bob admits he used to urinate into kettles in hotel rooms on tour.
Still do.
You still do?
Yes, as the kettles get better. Now I can see a measurement on the side. They've got the little... It used to be ever so basic.
So a lot of us are using them to boil water and make a cup of tea.
Use a saucepan.
Bob, if you win tonight, it's a long shot, let's face it, but if you win, how will you celebrate?
It's a very long shot. I don't know. I'll go to Stoke. Something like that. I'll tell you what, if I do win, I'll give Lee a nice, like, really properly thought-out kiss.
Oh. When you say properly thought out?
Well, properly, I'll think out all aspects of it, how I approach him, how long I linger, how much saliva I generate, etc., etc.
What about if it's a draw? Can I have one anyway?
You can have a half thought-out one.
All right. Did you bring a mascot?
Yeah, well, I bought a couple, so you're more than welcome to one of them.
What have you got?
Lee? It's...
What's the first one?
Well, they come together. I bought them in a market in Lagos. This one here is tiny little feet that seem to be buried in the earth's crust. And do you hear that beautiful sound?
Oh, it's beautiful.
To generate the look, I was told, when I bought them, she said, good luck with them. She did when I bought them. So
what? Sorry,
can
what
you
are
do
their
that
tiny
for me, Lee?
little
Do you want me to
feet?
turn this?
You turn that, hear the beautiful music, that opens the door to look, then you suck on this, and the yellow disc goes higher and higher and then drops as the look evaporates. So there's a golden window where you have maximum luck. Thank you. Look out for that, Jimmy, during the course of the competition. I think I got it.
Well, tell us how you did it.
Oh, man, I know it's wrong now already. I thought 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1 was 10 times 75. It isn't.
Give me that again. 6.
6 plus 6
Right.
plus 2 plus...
Plus 2 plus what?
You could use 10.
Right, so what if we did 6 plus 6?
I did have it.
You did have
I did have it. 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1. Take that off the 25 is 10 times 75 is 750.
And then what?
Isn't that what we were trying to get? 750. Oh, shit. So not...
Yeah, well, you got 750.
I got 750,
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
The brave contestants are trying to send as many coconuts down a ramp on a skateboard as possible. The goal, to have the most coconuts on the board once it's come to a stop. But if they use the same caravan-based items to secure their coconuts as anyone else, they're going to be disqualified.
If I use that, I'm disqualified. Everyone will think that. So should I just use it and we can all move on and, you know? Oh, I don't know whether I should just do this one and not try to be clever. OK. I've got a plan.
Have you taken down my curtain?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking everyone's going to use the curtain.
So they're going in the curtain.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Oh, they are, Abby. Shit! Oh, that's
Good luck, Bob.
Thank you. It's not me being a shithouse. I can't get any... That's my attempt. Hello.
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 2 tickets, please. Christian presides over the world's largest public display of additives. And, like the shaman, we start with the E's.
Are there any of the E numbers that have been struck off?
E128.
Yes.
You used it usually in Great Britain, the morning sausage. It's
morning
traditional
Morning sausage.
breakfast.
Yeah.
It's a very good colour for the sausages.
A good morning
And
sausage
they-
colour.
Both Richard and I are acutely aware of, like, sort of fraud in big business.
Yes.
Is there
We're
a...
sort of... I wouldn't use the word warriors.
But it would work.
Yes.
Is there a black market?
People who still want their sausages bright of the morning. If you go, I don't care what it does to me, I want my sausages that colour.
We have here preservative, epsilon polyleucine. You're not allowed to use it, but you can't detect it.
Oh, that's clever.
Like doping.
We're on to you.
Terrified that my secret morning sausage ring is about to be bust wide open. Gosh, that was a long walk. Christian is keen to demonstrate how taste modifiers are used to mask bitter flavours, using a pill that turns sour into sweet.
So you have to taste something sour, like this. Yeah?
It's sour.
It's sour.
It's sour.
Okay.
Fight
Move it
with
on your tongue.
Take the pill.
Some minutes. And then they're made from a so-called miracle fruit, a wonder berry.
But the pill is also bitter.
Not better.
Oh, that's tart.
Tart's a word.
Maybe it's too old.
This is too old.
I'm not sure.
It's not safe in Europe, and it's really old. Mate, where's the toilets?
I've enjoyed that. Next thing.
To follow, more ancient flavourings.
Use 1 drop, 1 part per 1,000 parts.
If I put 1 drop of that into my tongue.
It'd be like 1,000 bananas.
1,000. I assume it's out of date, but...
Also,
2016.
but try it still good.
I'm going to put on my
Are
hand
you one of those
But it's
people who just doesn't believe in sell-by date? It's fine. You scrape the green off the top. It's fine.
Oh, wow. It ages well. Do you have any meat? Oh, is that crab?
Don't try crab.
The crab is old.
Oh, that's chicken.
Chicken, yes, please.
2014?
Will it be OK?
Yeah.
It's only been off 5 years, Bob. He'd never coughed a day in his life before he started working here.
My mouth is numb.
Seriously?
You look very surprised.
Yeah, because it's like in the dentists, I've seen a couple of you. That's OK. Wow, that's got a kick.
I think I need to get Bob to a safe space now.
Last time you were on the show, you got no points. Are you worried about that happening again? Have you done anything to...
Well, I think it's probably inevitable, Jimmy, to be honest with you. You know, at my age, you lose brain power, you know, on an hourly basis, and it's been some time since I was on. Although, I have seen an awful lot of words since I was last on.
When you were at school, were you a rebel? Did you work hard? What were you like?
I was just kind of average, really. You know, I got C's and everything, including me alphabetic spaghetti. That kind of joke.
Did it bring you a bit of good luck on the show? What do you got?
Oh, I've got my lucky cheesy puff wig. I don't know if it's on the right way round. Perhaps you can advise me. I don't want it to bring me bad luck.
Oh, no, that's...
So it brings the intense look that's associated with orange cheese very close to your mind. That's the theory. It's just traditionally styled with a parting, Jimmy, you know.
No, perfect.
I think you've realised one of them's gone a bit astray. It might be in the wind machine.
Yeah,
that's called a chappaquiddick. It sticks up. And that's where the really intense good fortune is. That little fella there, a chappaquiddick.
Have you ever worn that out?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. I wore it at a wedding.
Are people sensitive about the fact you've got a wig on?
No, I think they presume that I think I'm pulling it off. I have one large number and 4 little numbers, please.
Would you like 5 little ones?
Do you know, I would actually now, yeah.
6.
6, excellent. And Bob?
8.
Rich, what was your 6?
Brows.
Strong. Sean?
Forges.
Forges. Bob, you're 8.
4 bars. F-O-R-E-B-A-R-S.
4 bars.
Like you have on your mobile phone sometimes.
There's only 1 R, I think, might be the issue.
Give Alex a special cuddle. The banana's in there, the deodorant's in there. Use them if you want. I'm fine with that. So, come on in.
Can you turn your arse towards me? Yes, I think there'll be a more snug position. Right. Oh.
Yes?
Yes.
Alex.
Yes, Bob?
Would you like to shut the boot lid?
Yes, please, Bob.
Yes!
Oh! How does that feel? It's very low. Too low? Yes, please. Is that more the midriff, is it? The midriff, yeah. I'm so sorry about that earlier. I honestly couldn't work out the angles, Alex. It's quite wasty. Mm. There we go, that's nice. That's just under the breast, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice. I'll give one little squeeze, and that completes my special cuddle. Right, I'm just holding the deodorant, is that right? That, you can hold it, spray it if you're getting nauseous. OK, well, we'll just do... Was that the deodorant? That was the deodorant. Ah, right.
Alex told me about this after it happened.
Yeah.
And he said to me that you had said to him, I have always been looking for an excuse to get into my own car boot.
It was, and it wasn't so bad in there, was it, Alex?
No, you sang Have You Seen the Muffin Man to me.
I did. And you wept.
I did. That made me quite sad. Yeah. Because of the memories, yeah.
What memories?
My father was a muffin man.
Bob, talk us through a typical Mortimer Christmas.
I just mainly think of myself being sat in front of the TV enjoying very dry meat. It's funny, it's one of the driest of meats, but we insist on making it last over 3 days.
Bob, your 7-letter word.
Well, it's a pun. I thought I'd put an E in front of skated and go for escated. You never know.
Escated? Escated.
Maybe
could you use it in a sentence?
He escated from the fish shop.
Bob, have you got a mascot?
Yes, a lucky mascot. I hope it's going to bring luck. It's my pork pie presentation unit. You wind it up and all your diners can inspect the pork pie briefly, obviously just briefly, before they decide whether to have a go at it.
Well, I mean...
Well, it will go. I just thought it was cute, a kind of cute thing to bring along.
It spins round as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't think I needed to explain that. It's a pork pie presentation unit. So it's
It's sort of like a very northern yo sushi.
But there he is. It's called Len Briefcase, and I'm hoping he's going to bring me a lot of luck.
OK.
I'll put him away. You're pointing at something.
Yeah. Zitroniette. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that terribly well.
And what's the story?
She sold lemons
Right.
by the harbour, as represented by this basket of lemons.
Yes, that's just a representation of lemons.
It's not actual lemons.
OK.
She was sadly attacked.
Because of the quality of her lemons?
It's hard to know.
You don't know. An orange salesman? Someone from the Anti-Citrus League? I think they were a thing.
But the attacks sent her into madness.
Right.
And here we are.
And she's pointing her finger out as if offering assistance.
And people are rubbing that finger for good luck. And it's really just a reminder of how cruel life can be, which I also feel is what this show is about. One day, you'll be cast in bronze like this, and you'll have to decide on a finger posture.
I think that's quite good. It's forceful.
Let's see what's up there.
Before becoming a comedian, Bob used to work as a probation officer, so I'm assuming you and Sean go way back.
What is this thing about me in fights? I don't get in fights.
He was on probation for running a brothel, actually.
Yeah, my brothel. What John used. I dressed him up.
I was enjoying that until then.
That's what he said when the police walked in. Have you got a mascot?
Yes, I have. Would you like to see it, Jimmy?
Yes.
I'll present it to you. It's a little drawing of dog dirt that my son did. And it's the first one he did, which he actually named it Dog Dirt. And I personally think that dog dirt is quite a lucky thing. I always pick one up if I see one. For
How old is Tom?
Well, he's 17 now.
But this was done 2 years ago.
And that was his O-level project.
Time for a quick bonus round to try and break the deadlock. You'll have 30 seconds to score as many penalties as you can against the countdown goalie. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the countdown goalie. Rachel, have you played football before?
Yeah, I was more of an attacking midfielder / attacker.
OK, assume the position, you two. There's a penalty mark over there.
Do we take turns, Jimmy, or is it free-for-all?
No, it's a free-for-all. 1 point for every goal you score. You've got 30 seconds.
Have we been allocated a colour of ball or no?
It's whichever.
So I'm giving too much of a shit here, aren't I?
What are you doing, Sarah?
Just getting them ready. This is what they do in the matches.
Are you going to get a strop if I use any of these balls that you position?
Yeah, they're not yours. Off.
I thought that would be the case.
OK, so your 30 seconds starts now.
Go, Sarah, go. Come on, Sarah. Well done.
Hey.
Ah, shit.
So the scores are in. Sarah scored 3 goals, Bob scored 5. What's your 6, Bob?
Is tenses.
Yep. So tenses, yeah? What? But you're using the E twice?
Yeah.
And the S twice. So you got tens. OK,
pretend.
And I'd like to put that in.
Make a mask that tastes delicious and looks great. Totally in my wheelhouse.
Your mask must be entirely edible and entirely wearable.
You have 10 minutes to plan your mask and 20 minutes to make it.
You must then wear your mask so that Alex can taste it.
Come to me, human man. Taste my facial flesh. How are you? What's not to like?
Hi, Bob.
That's it. Totally go for my nose, Pat. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, I'm a sinner. I have sinned. Come on, eat me up. Oh, thank you. Oh, beautiful, mate. Are there more like you on your planet? Oh, more! Please! That loves me! Hurry! Oh, no, I've sinned again! I've sinned again, man!
Well, I've tasted your mask.
Hey, Alex, it was just me.
Oh.
It was just me. What do you reckon? Sexy, yeah? Thank you!
Bob, I think you were shouting out, I'm a sinner, I have sinned.
Is that what I was...
I think that's what you were shouting out while Alex is eating your face.
And did he cure me? Was that the little story?
Yeah, you kept saying thank you.
It's your mask, mate.